Swan here from Swan Family Inc. And today I have the Pyrex RSST from Smoktech. Now the box is empty, but I'll show you what came inside of it. The Genesis style atomizer was right in top. Pull off the little lid here, little insert. Inside I got a little bag of goodies with a couple extra O-rings, replacement spring, fill hole plugs, and an extra washer. Now I got this from the folks down at Vapor Kings online. A lot of people were out of stock for the Pyrex RSST, something to do with the Chinese holiday or something. But you know, the few that I found were 30, 40, 50 bucks, and I finally found one from Vapor Kings that was, they advertised like $24.99, and I even got a discount, so it ended up being like 22 bucks. So I even bought some more stuff too. So right now I have it hooked up on my Sentinel M16. And there she is right there. It's a gorgeous little tank. I'm pretty stoked about it. So, comes with removable drip tip, top cap, and tank. Now I have my tank set up with a stainless steel wick. You can see that in there. With an EKOWOOL, I think it's a 2mm sleeve on top. And I am running twisted 28 gauge kanthal, I believe. So I believe it's a 22mm deck. Maybe take a look at it. Plenty of open room to work with. Now I believe you could take out the fill hole plug and make it into a dual coil, but then I need to drill out another air hole. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. I mean, really, this thing hits like a beast, and just single coil, single air hole. Here is the cable wire I use, or the rope wick. I got this from my local vape shop, or really a few towns over. What's it called? Cafe de Vapor. And they didn't actually have this for sale yet, so the guy cut me off about a foot chunk for free. Thanks, dude, I appreciate it. EKOWOOL sleeve. Just got it off eBay, nothing special. Anyways, the only thing I have done to this is I drilled out the air hole. Now, one tip about the air hole on this thing is it's not like any other atomizer I've ever tried to drill through. This is real hard metal. I got the top of the line carbide bits, and it took me quite a while, quite a few minutes to drill through it. It wasn't nothing easy. Kind of creamed my drill bit too, but anyways, that's the only thing I've changed. I have a, not a brand new, but a pretty decent charge on a Sony 30 amp VTC4. Once again, I got my Grand Vapor M16 Sentinel clone, and I'll show you how she vapes. Now, one thing I noticed was the drip tip is wider than any other 510 drip tip I have, which I don't have any wide bore ones. All I have is some normal ones I picked up here and there from vape shops, or on my my regular atomizers that have removable drip tips, the Kanger Pro tanks, shit like that. So anyways, lined up the air hole with the wick. I'm vaping, I'm not sure, probably close to 50-50, maybe a little bit more VG. And let's get to it and show you how it vapes. Woo, tasty. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, this is my first Genesis style atomizer. I don't know why I haven't messed with it. Reviews were mixed. Now, when I was looking at getting a Genesis style atomizer, a lot of people were saying they suck, they hate them, hot spots, hard to build, whatever. The people that I did listen to that actually liked them said they were amazing. Now, I have here my Nimbus clone with the four air holes, and really I just got tired of dripping on it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I tried a bunch of different configurations, cotton wick, EKOWOOL, 28 gauge kanthal, twisted 28 gauge kanthal. Right now I got the flat kanthal ribbon on it, and you know, I did dragging nano coils and cotton all the way to the roof on this thing, and for the most part I just got tired of dripping on it. I wanted a tank that hits like this, has the flavor of this, that I can go sub ohms with and still have a tank, you know what I'm saying? Something I can just fill up, puff on it, whatever. Now, I was worried about this thing leaking as far as being able to carry it around, and really the only time it's ever leaked is when I forgot to put the little plug back in, which is just this little rubber, I'll show you, little rubber stopper gig. I mean, it's pretty tiny. I forgot to put that in. I set it down on my nightstand, went to bed, woke up in the morning, and really none of it even leaked out. But when I took the top cap off, it just boosh all over the place. So anyways, if you're looking to get into the Genesis style atomizer, I mean, I looked at a bunch of them, the Kraken, Caravella, what else, Steam Boy, a bunch of different ones. And I actually seen the Steam Boy today. A guy at the vapor shop had one, and really I don't like the twist on cap, you know what I'm saying? He had his set up dual coil, and my single coil hit better than his dual coil, so it is what it is. I heard a lot of good things about this RSST. Now definitely I get the citrus juices, so I definitely wanted to get the Pyrex one. My next purchase is probably going to be a replacement tank for it, just in case, because this is my new day-to-day, everyday vape. Now, one thing I forgot was, so I'm running a 3-wrap twisted 28 gauge, and I believe it's sitting right at about 0.5 ohms, something like that. I could actually throw it on here and check it real quick. Got my nifty little tester here. If you don't have one of these and you're getting into building, buy one. I can't stress that enough. Catch a hard short and bad shit can happen. Alright, so boom, 0.51 ohms. Almost exactly fucking what I said it was. So at 0.5 ohms, this thing hits like a beast. I probably will end up doing dual coil, but for now, why mess with something good, right? I do have another Genesis style atomizer on the way. It's the V2 Spade 1 or whatever. I forget the actual brand of it, but silver cylinder with a spade cut out of it. And, you know, I got a screaming deal on it, so I picked it up. Anyways, my next video, I am going to do like a build tutorial, show you how I build this. You know, I heard a lot of things about hot spots and shit like that, but this setup with the EKOWOOL and the stainless steel rope, I mean, I really didn't have any problem with hot spots, nothing. I mean, it's been easy to build, easy to maintain since I got it. Now, I do got some stainless steel mesh or whatever it is, the 400 mesh. I haven't built it with that yet. I'm probably going to try it out maybe this week and maybe do a build tutorial on both mesh and stainless steel rope. I think with the mesh, you're definitely more prone to hot spots and stuff, having not a flat surface. With the EKOWOOL, I mean, it's tight up in the EKOWOOL, so there's really not any spots where it's going to get hot. The stainless steel rope wicks unbelievably fast. The capillary action is ridiculous, and then the EKOWOOL sleeve on top just makes a nice little surface area for the wire to sit on, and it also kind of just collects a bunch of juice at the top. And this thing's definitely a juice whore, man. It just burns through juice. So anyways, that's it for this week. Next week, we're going to do a build on this thing. Tune in for that, and we'll see you then. Oh yeah, and I forgot. The flavor on this thing is better than any other tank I got. Hands down, the flavor is awesome. So go ahead, if you're thinking about getting a Genesis style atomizer, I definitely recommend it. Now, that being said, if you don't know how to build coils, if you don't know resistance, what your batteries can do, shit like that, you might want to look into that before buying one. Anyways, see you next week for the build. Can't wait.